could explain the premise in a single sentence, but we're on concept high. Let's go vibe on the beach the minutes pass like weeks. Ride the concept high. Does this day feel like it already happened? Must be deja vu. Try learning a different language from the alien race that speaks to you.
All views expressed are those of the participants and not of Clark University. Please send any comments about the Concept High Scrodcast to concepthighpod@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Concept High, a podcast presented by the Screen Weens, where we take a look at films whose premise can be described in a single sentence, hooking you on the concept from minute one. Today, and as always, we have Jocelyn Presley.
Hello.
Justin Schwartz.
Hi.
Izzy Levitt.
Word up.
And me, Corey Preventure.
Spoilers.
And today's film is John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. It's quite mad, I'd say.
What?
1994, I might have already said that, but yeah, we'll say it again. It's written by Michael DeLuca, starring Sam Neill and Hayden Christensen.
What?
What?
Yeah. Guys, remember the paper boy at the end?
Oh, wait. That
Really?
That's Hayden Christensen.
was who he was like, have you been in an accident,
Were
sir?
you in an accident, sir?
Yeah, so John Carpenter from a lot of stuff. Halloween,
Of
The
course.
Thing, Escape from New York,
my
Escape from L.A.,
all-time favorite
Big Trouble
movie.
Little China, all that jazz.
Yeah.
They Live, even. Have you guys like John Carpenter as a director?
I think that this is the first I've seen of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mere initiate.
Yep.
Is he? We'll get back to you. I love John Carpenter. He's one of my favorite directors. I love Halloween 1, 2,
we
and
know.
3.
Well, those aren't directed by him, but still.
What?
Halloween 2 and 3 are not directed by him.
Halloween 3 is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Who is it directed
We
by?
can
I don't know,
fact
but he
check
did the
this.
score.
Oh,
I know he didn't
okay.
direct it. I know
Well,
for a fact.
whatever. I'm wrong. The Thing, such a great movie. And this movie was fucking awesome. This movie was great.
And yeah, Michael DeLuca, the writer, he has written 3 films.
Okay.
This film, the 1995 Sylvester Stallone film Judge Dredd,
Oh, okay.
and
Alright.
Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, the 6th installment in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
The worst fucking one.
And that's it. He hasn't written anything since, which is crazy because this is a good script.
Yeah.
And this is a film I picked, so I think it should be. I think it makes sense if I tell you guys what the concept of the film is.
Please do.
What if reality wasn't reality? And what if I'm like not even in the middle? Okay. What if we got cameras? We got real cameras now. Hello. What if reality isn't reality? And what if what isn't reality is reality? What is reality? A book is reality. That's the concept of the film. And a high concept is really just something you can describe in a single sentence, as we say in the intro in the theme song, you know. So that's pretty much it for that. Did you guys like this? Izzy, you're looking contemplative.
It was a chill movie. It was a chill watch. I have mixed feelings about the ending.
How does it end for the viewers?
Well, I'm speaking strictly about like the ending. I don't mean like last 2 minutes of the film
Yeah.
ending.
You want to give some context?
Anyway, well, yes. So, do you mean context of like the broader end or just those last 2 minutes?
Both.
Okay. So at the end of this film, you have this sort of face-to-face between John Trent, our protagonist, and Sutter Kane, who is this very elusive author character of these
Really great horror novels.
yes,
Better than
these-
Stephen King.
Sutter
Yes.
Kane, Stephen King,
Sutton Foster.
John F. Kennedy.
Random Sutton Foster reference.
But yeah, so they kind of have this face to face, and Sutter Kane is like, "Guy, you can't you can't escape your reality. You exist because I tell you exist, and I'm God, and I wrote you.
Wait, what is it?
Oh,
I think, therefore you
yes.
are.
Yeah,
It was
I
such
wrote
a
that is
good
the
line.
hardest
Holy
line.
shit.
line.
That is
Oh
the
my
hardest
God.
line in all
That
of
went
cinema.
so hard.
Holy,
think
I wrote it down.
I
Yeah,
wrote that down.
wrote it down.
It's so
I
good.
was like, oh my. Wait, let me find it.
Dude,
I think,
I think
therefore
therefore you are. Goes so fucking crazy.
Floyd would
Oh
have
my
shit
God.
to say about
Holy
that.
shit.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Holy. Who do you think you are? I am.
I love Pete best.
I think, therefore you are. And this whole time, John Trent is like, no, like, I know my reality, I know who I am. And Sutter Kane is like, nah, fuck you, I'm God. The world is blue because I say it's blue.
Uh-huh.
And then
if
basically
he was green, he'd die.
John Trent, he returns back to the city. He was in like a very rural, fake little town, and
In
he
New Hampshire, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to interject here. As a New Hampshire resident, so to figure out that he's in New Hampshire, you have to cut out like red outlines on all of his book covers and put it together. And when the fucking camera tilted up and it revealed New Hampshire, I could not fucking stop laughing.
As soon as they said it, I was like, this is really a hitting home for Corey.
I was like, holy fuck. I wrote fucking New Hampshire in all caps in my fucking notebook. Holy fuck.
Is this
And-
what New
and
Hampshire is really like? It's
Yes.
Not, it's not real. There's a bunch of Cthulhu monsters just walking
Yes.
around.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the place is called Hobbs End, and I live in a place called Hudson.
Shaw's End. Hobbs End. Shaw.
Okay, yeah. Izzy, back to you.
So he returns back to the city. Basically, his entire reality is breaking down. He gets institutionalized, which is where the movie began. In a what's that called?
In medias res.
Yes. And then it just kind of restarts where we began, and he's not really doing well. He's going a little mad.
What?
And
We all go a little crazy sometimes.
but the movie kind of finishes by everyone around him being killed by this sort of end of the world type madness, these monsters. By we don't really see it, but we know that something big is happening. And so he walks out of this institution alone and walks into a movie theater where the
King.
cinematic release of the novel of In the Mouth of Madness is playing, which is what kind of this whole film has been leading up to, is this cinematic release. And he sits there and he watches the movie that we just watched back.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Not reality. Reality. Not reality.
And I
love it.
don't know.
This is my kind of fucking movie.
It just feels
Oh
too-
fuck! The microphone's falling off.
Oh shit.
You guys keep talking. I'll figure this out.
Do you want some help with
No,
that?
no, you guys keep talking. This is funny.
Oh,
This is-
okay.
this is content.
Okay.
So you think it's
while
like
Corey deals with that crisis, yeah, I don't know. It no, obviously it's like a fine enough ending. It just feels a little,
you think it's maybe like a hat on top of a hat on top of a hat?
not even that, just like a little overdone maybe? I don't know. It
Overdone.
was just like
Okay.
too like, hey, did you see what we did? Hey, guys, he's
Guys.
watching the movie.
He's watching
Did you
the
see it?
movie.
Did you see that? That was pretty cool.
Guys, I'm John Carpenter. Did you see that he's watching my movie?
To be fair, it is 1994. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
many movies have done
I
this.
guess.
Like, I feel like this is. I mean, it's not like it's probably I feel like revolutionary is not the right word to use, but like it's definitely something that I feel deserves some merit, especially
No,
just
for sure.
because that's what the whole movie's kind
No,
of about.
and it was good, and I enjoyed it. It was just like that was a kind of a flat ending for me. I think
it's like
after
it's
everything.
like it's all a dream. It's
Yeah.
like that kind of thing.
Yes, exactly.
It's very
exactly.
Yeah.
copy outy.
Yes.
But I think the way this film escapes that is that that's what the whole film is actually about. And
That's
like,
yeah.
it's very pointedly about that. Like it's playing
Like,
on the
yeah.
conventions of horror itself that John Carpenter, Mr. Feige, is the Carpenters too. A guy yells the Carpenters too.
On
are going
that,
mad.
what the fuck was up with the accents in this movie?
Yeah. What the fuck was Sam Neill's accent?
That's what he sounds like.
Is that what he sounds like? Normally?
Yes. From what I remember, I mean, like mostly, yeah.
Really?
His accent's a little stronger,
Yeah.
but like you can tell he's trying to be Americanized, but also I think he's just like fucking done after Jurassic Park.
but,
He's
like,
like, I can't do this shit anymore.
Even like Julie Carmen, who played Linda Stiles, or fucking, it took me like a little bit too long to figure out that Sutter Kane's actor was German.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was?
Jürgen
I
Prochnow?
knew that from
No,
moment
Yeah.
I was like,
one.
on his first word, I was like, Irish.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
like,
couldn't figure it
top
out.
of the fucking morning to you.
it's like, is he from Wales?
I
Is
was
that
like, what
He a
is
Welsh
happening
king.
here? He's German, guys.
He's German.
His name is Jürgen Prochnow.
I don't know. That sounds kind of Irish to me.
I can attest to that as a descendant
Hold
of
on,
Ireland, the
hold
country
on.
of Ireland, a New Hampshire citizen born from
No,
Ireland.
full on German. That's a German.
That's a German.
That's a German.
That's a fucking German, man. I don't know what else to say.
If Wikipedia knows anything, it knows that guy's a German.
Nothing else. Wikipedia is useless. So yeah, we definitely didn't take another break for someone to use the bathroom or anything. So like we definitely don't forget what we were talking about. Justin, what are we talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the atmosphere of this movie and how fucking awesome it is.
Oh my
It's-
god.
So, like, the New England... The movie is so meta. It's about a horror novel that's named after the movie, and it has the atmosphere and plot of a horror novel.
It's like a Stephen King
Yes, the
ripoff.
horror. Yes.
Yeah, and
Because
it's like...
every Stephen King film and book takes place in a
Yeah.
small New England town.
Yeah.
Yeah, man and woman. Man is kind of the detective figure. They go to a small New England town and they start seeing like disappearances, where they investigate disappearances and they see weird creatures and
Wait.
the innkeeper's kind of weird and,
And
there's
he's
fog.
like,
Is this
fucking,
like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch?
Shut up.
Dick Warlock.
what's it called when you don't believe?
Fucking.
What?
He's like,
He's a
he's
non-believer.
dismissive the whole
He's-
time. What's that called?
A pragmatist.
No, he's like,
He's
Intelligent.
oh my god, the word.
Yeah, the word.
Naive. I don't fucking know.
He's atheist for
Oh my god.
He's r slash
agnostic.
atheism.
he's agnostic.
He loves Reddit. Imagine Sam
Um,
Neill on Reddit. Shit would be scary.
Yeah.
Yo, smoke, like the use of smoking in this.
Oh,
was
actually,
really-
yeah. That every time I knew that's important. If I
Yeah.
rewatched it, I need to rewatch this. It's so good.
It's so good.
It was just like really, I can't really pinpoint why, but it was so
It's very pointed.
Yeah.
very pointed. Yeah, there was like,
No smoking, and then she's like, "No smoking." Like he lights up a cigarette, and it becomes a whole thing.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
the first meeting with them.
yes, and then the like
He's in
match
the-
cut to this guy he's grilling that was smoking. He keeps like talking, and when he's smoking,
It's
yeah, it's coming
Yeah.
out of his mouth while he's lying, and I'm like, oh, he's blowing smoke.
Yeah. he's
Um,
blowing
oh my
smoke up
god,
his
he's
ass,
blowing
yeah.
smoke up his
Oh,
own ass,
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Holy shit.
blowing smoke.
Look at you.
Did you guys not?
But
Oh, we were.
yeah.
I'm fucking
but
stupid,
he
man.
was
I
blowing
don't.
smoke, but
I was just like,
think
oh, funny movie.
there is something in the movie that makes smoking like inherently
Yeah.
Satanic.
malicious.
I think it's like
The fires
it's a
of
commentary
hell.
on like vices
Yes,
and
yeah.
like
Yeah, there's a lot of commentary on like violence. In like I feel like the usage of violence in like mass media, whether that be novels or films, and like what that does to a person. And I get that turns into a whole conversation like about like violence in video games makes you violent, which it
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Speaking of video games, this was very reminiscent of like 3 notable video games, like
Pray tell.
Resident. I don't know.
I'd say Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 4. Specifically.
I've only played 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Rachel
like kinda
loves
like
them. I need
3.
to play them.
Yeah, all the Resident Evil games are good, but Resident Evil 4 specifically like follows the same exact plot, and like with I don't know if you guys have heard of like Alan Wake.
I've heard of it.
It's the same plot of like Cthulhu-esque monsters being because the guy writes like horror novels. That's the plot of the game, and they come to life, and then he has to fight them, which is basically this movie. And the fact that it's so dense in like in meta-ness is kind of the draw of the movie, I feel like.
It's really telling on itself from the beginning. Like
Yeah.
it does this. Like first of all, it has that nothing is subtle.
No, not at all.
Nothing is subtle, and
Guy
I
just
kind
standing
of
outside a
love
window with
that.
an axe.
I fucking like the score. Oh my god, the score!
Oh.
Dude, it opens on like this nutty ass
Dude.
fucking electric guitar.
can we
and then
talk about that?
And then
Because
just a printing machine.
Holy
They have
shit!
No, oh my god, I wrote that because I was like, yeah, hard rock. There is nothing more badass than publishing. Of
Yeah,
course.
like only John Carpenter
I was
can
gonna
make
say,
a
like-
printing press make me scared.
I didn't know this was a John Carpenter movie until the score happened. I was
didn't?
like, "This is fucking John Carpenter!"
Oh my
And I was-
god.
I don't know. I go crazy because he always scores his own movies, and
It's so good. Like, and just I remember like the one scene. So there's a scene where he's driving and this mob of weird people is there, and he
Oh,
keeps
weird
turning
people?
around. Just like what?
What makes them weird, Corey?
They're like satanic. They're possessed. They're from New Hampshire.
They're
From New Hampshire.
They're from New Hampshire.
they're agnostic.
I will say there's a review that didn't make it into the pop quiz segment.
quiz,
And it just
okay.
says, I just wanted to tell you guys about it. It's a 4-star review from Justin La Liberty. It says pretty accurately captures the apocalyptic dread of living in New Hampshire, to be honest.
Yeah.
So true. Such an accurate New Hampshire film.
I kind of just see New Hampshire as a bunch of like sea shanty towns where like little entities live underneath the water.
I feel like the sea shanty towns is Maryland.
That's Rhode
Maryland.
Island.
Maryland. For sure,
Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah.
Baltimore. Baltimore.
Genie's a Cthulhu person.
Oh, but there's that scene where he's driving and a bunch of possessed people who are weird because they're from New Hampshire, and he keeps turning around and driving back, but then he ends up like right where he was before. Like it's this loop that he cannot get out of, and then he does it so many times, and he decides to just drive through them, and
Yeah.
the synth score picks up. Oh my god, it's so good.
This movie went fucking crazy.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I fucking like it.
Yeah.
Like it's in no one does creature horror like John Carpenter.
That's what I was
No
like.
one.
I was thinking about, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this because like, when I noticed it was a John Carpenter movie, I immediately drew parallels to my favorite movie, The Thing. And
Here's the thing.
I thought it's kind of the same concept, but on a larger scale, and with like added lore and context. And I feel like it's a
Lore.
like,
Sorry.
Joss, tell me how you thought about this, but I was just like, I don't know, the horror novel backdrop that this movie gets kind of makes it for me. Like it's so like growing up reading horror novels that were so similar to this, I feel like it's very nostalgic, the plot and the themes and the setting. I don't know if you got that at all.
Yeah, I will say, did not read them growing up,
Mm.
but I feel like you guys can disagree with me if you want. I feel like living in New England, like growing up in New England, for some reason Stephen King is just like you know about him.
It's like
Yeah.
in your blood.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
Stephen King is in your blood.
Like
Yeah.
and like there's this like strange pride when someone says Stephen King and you're like, yeah, Stephen King.
I've seen his house from the outside.
Oh, I was almost invited in, but he wasn't home.
I know someone who met him once.
Stephen King is to New England as Billy Joel is to Long Island. He went to a high school 5 minutes from me, and anytime anybody's in Long Island, they're like, "Do you know Billy Joel grew up here?" And I'm like,
No, that's what.
Really?
That's what's like Adam Sandler in New Hampshire. Everyone's like, "Fucking Adam Sandler's from
"Adam
New Hampshire." I'm like,
Sandler's from New Hampshire."
from Manchester, New Hampshire.
Jesus.
8 Crazy Nights and Big Daddy are both set in New Hampshire.
I guess that's why we got Jack and Jill, huh? And nobody laughed. Okay.
Um,
Oh, because it's a bad movie. New
It's a
Hampshire's
terrible
bad.
movie. New Hampshire's bad.
you know,
I get it.
I don't know about like fucking creature horror, but I don't know if the fucking Voldemort scare was necessary.
Where she's
That
like
was
fondling
so
him.
And then you never see it again.
No, I was like, why is Professor Quirrell here? Like, what?
Trolls in the dungeon. Sorry.
Like that was special.
Oh my god.
I really. Oh my god! It's just and the effects were just really great.
I loved
I remember in the first half the effects I was kind of like,
Yeah,
and
no,
then when
that
the
for sure.
when the first image of the there is a hotel manager, motel manager, whatever you call her, innkeeper, and she turns into like this tentacle monster who's like killing her husband with an axe.
Yeah.
and it was like this huge like thing, and like it's you can see her face,
Dude,
and like it was oh
she
my
was
god, wait,
great.
Yeah.
What?
She was great when she
Yeah.
went. She went.
Shut up.
Hell no.
Hell.
I was like, whoa. And then there's that one scene where Miss Styles is like this upside down monster, and
Yeah,
Oh,
like
she's-
The
I
Exorcist.
fucking hate
her
it.
body is
No.
turning around, but her head isn't.
That was
Yeah,
the one thing that
and
got
like
me.
and the sound design during that scene was fucking
Uh,
crazy.
no, we talked about it during the old episode. Anything with bones.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Bones horror is fucked, and
Oh my
that
God, yeah.
scene was for sure fucked.
I just really think there's a lot of references in this film.
Yeah.
First and foremost, the tagline for the book In the Mouth of Madness is, if this book doesn't scare you to death, you're already dead, which is the tagline for the film Phantasm.
Wait, what?
If this film doesn't scare you, then you're already dead.
Phantasm in the Mouth of Madness connected universe confirmed.
Which is crazy.
Is this why you chose the movie?
I think this is why you chose the
I
movie.
swear.
Corey likes like 80s and 90s movies where it's just one
just
guy
Phantasm.
fighting like indomitable evil.
I love a good Phantasm. But also, I swear to God, Miss Styles, her outfit was like completely that of Cheryl
Yeah.
from Evil Dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was so.
It's so quintessential like
Yeah.
secondary female character that I was kind of like, this is so obviously what they're trying to dress her like.
And it was pretty. And like there was those scenes where she was like smiling really awkwardly. I'm like, holy shit, that's just ripped from Evil Dead.
That dude, he was crazy loyal to her. She was like fucked up, and
No,
Dude,
and she kept being like, oh no, come into my car.
I
Get in my
literally
car.
wrote
Let me.
down how many times does this girl have to turn into some crazy monster freak for him to like leave her behind?
He's,
No,
Yeah.
literally. He
So
went back
horny.
into the murder inn for her.
Yeah.
He put her in his car. He wouldn't hit her with his car. Like,
yeah.
No, and then he
Ditch
punches
her.
She turns into a monster, and he just punches her and puts her in his car.
Yeah.
It's
No,
so fucking funny.
he's not
she
even horny.
swallowed his keys. Like,
Oh, I forgot.
You're right. He's not horny.
He's not. He rejects every
Yeah.
advance
Oh, wait.
she makes.
literally.
I
And
wrote
then
this down.
he jacked his car with a screwdriver in 2 seconds.
Like, who is this man? Who is this insurance agent?
Insurance, literally.
I wrote down reverse of 80s 90s trope where this time the woman is the one who's
Yeah.
trying to keep him like
No, oh my
I don't
god.
know.
Okay, that kiss was so fucking strange. Can we like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable.
She was like, he's like, we gotta fucking get out of here. We're getting out of here because basically they just witnessed. Kane shows up for the first time.
Yeah.
There's a mob of like possessed children.
And there's like
Um,
people with guns.
Yeah, there's
running
people
Yeah.
with guns. They're like at a weird
Like,
church,
church, yeah.
and there are like dogs. Like
around. Cerberus, did we see?
yes, the three
three
dogs.
dogs.
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very overt.
And so they're
It's
like, okay, we
so
got to get the fuck
unsubtle.
out of here. And he's like, Trent is like, let's fucking book it. And she's like, you're not going to stay? You're not going to stay and help me figure this out? And he's like, no, we're fucking leaving. Like, obviously, this is a setup. You're setting all this up to, like, make it a fake fraudulent claim. Like, whatever. I'm fucking leaving. And she, like, tries to seduce him into
Yeah.
staying. And it's so, like,
It's very femme fatale.
it's
Yeah.
very femme fatale,
That's-
tone deaf, and
Like,
like
that one scene where he's like interrogating that dude for the insurance claim. That was very noirish.
yes,
Yeah.
very
So like, this is just ripping from so many things.
so many. Which I do enjoy the like the melding
patchwork.
of
It's
yes,
pulpy noir plus
creature horror.
The Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft.
Have you read that?
Yes.
Crazy.
And it's genuinely like a perfect combination in my eyes. It's like you take the detective aspect of like pulp noir and then you put it with this with cosmic horror like undertones and like I don't know, it
and then like
works so
meta
well.
text.
Yeah, and-
like
Such metatext.
And the whole thing with Lovecraft is monsters so beyond our comprehension that even like staring at them makes
Well,
your reality
yeah.
right,
different.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
got I the theme was so interwoven in the movie that I was like, is this an adaptation of a Lovecraft thing? Because it's the whole thing was him not knowing what his reality is. And that's the whole conceit of Lovecraft monsters is they fuck with your reality.
It's also the feeling that like by that ending, like especially once he receives the manuscript of the book from Kane, and he's like on his travels back, and he leaves it on the road, and then it's delivered back to him, and then he burns it. You really start to understand that, oh, this has probably been written before.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is what's written. Like,
it is written.
the delivering,
Lisan al-Gaib.
the writing, the delivering, the burning, like,
Yeah.
this is,
Yeah.
It
yeah,
is written.
he can't get past it.
As it is written.
I think, therefore you are.
Oh my god. What was another one that went crazy? I wrote down.
I'm God now.
The View
God
is
isn't
from
a hack horror writer. Fucking crazy.
The View is from the East. When he opens the curtain
Oh my
and he's
God,
like,
yes.
there's supposed to be a castle with onion rings on top, and she's like, you didn't read the book fucking right because it's from the East, and she does it, and it's the exact thing he described. I was
Yes.
like, holy shit.
What the fuck? Average New Hampshire town.
Jaws,
They have onion
Yeah.
rings everywhere.
what did you think of the movie? Because us three are
Yeah,
screaming
we're
about it, and I
monopolizing.
look at you, and you're just like,
I liked it. I think I need to rewatch it because I watched
So do
it
I.
on my phone. I think that's a movie I need to like sit and watch on like my dad's nice TV.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dad movie. I
Yeah,
feel
it's a
like.
dad
God,
movie.
it's such a dad movie.
It's such a dad movie.
But it was good. Like there's definitely parts that like I kind of missed or didn't quite get on first watch.
Uh-huh.
But I thought it was fun.
I feel
that's
like-
something I would rewatch in like October.
Yeah.
I think rewatching it again, it will just do so much for you.
Yeah.
I might do that tonight.
I wanted
I might actually too, because it's genuinely it needs a rewatch.
It's like just the things of like the windmill type thing, and then
Yeah.
the kid's bike with the little playing cards on it. I'm like, there's something happening here.
Well, it's like that stretch of highways, like a loop, right? It was like
Yeah.
a time loop, and that guy was stuck in it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Dang,
Um,
that's like in Once Upon a Time.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. Concept adjacent.
I
Once
had
upon
to-
a time.
Concept
I had to
amazing.
watch that for a
'Cause
class.
I love that show.
It's also
What class?
like text that
communications.
is
Yeah.
written.
Oh.
Intertextuality.
Speaking of concept adjacent, Goosebumps 2016,
Oh my god.
starring
Stranger than
Jack
Fiction?
Black. What?
Okay.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Hey.
A year I don't know.
Batman, the movie Batman.
I think it's 2006. Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Paradise, 1984, directed by Jim
Can we talk
Jarmusch.
about the force needed to draw on your face with a Crayola crayon?
Yeah, they said they gave him a
One.
singular
Yeah, and he
crayon.
like redecorates the whole room.
And I was like,
And he
no,
still
the
has it.
fuck, that was not one crayon. You gave him a whole box. All right, come on.
A whole box of black crayons.
Where did you get that box?
Yeah.
Like,
And he
how-
got it on his face.
on
and
his face.
clothes.
Yeah.
And then he
That
like,
is
wipes
wax.
it off like that.
It is wax.
Sir.
Not like if it was a colored pencil, maybe. Did you know
On
that
his face?
No, did you know that if you dip Crayola colored pencils in water, you can
Yeah.
color on your skin with them,
I did not.
and it is non-toxic?
I know what I'm doing when I get home.
Rewatching Phantasm.
But with a wax
Getting my-
crayon?
Getting my phantasm.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
One.
That you'd
One
be
One
like,
crayon.
singular black crayon, and they gave him a
Crayon.
little bowl of water.
Yeah.
Who's the good boy?
No, they don't. Crayons don't.
He has like a
react to
little
water.
hair dryer so he can melt
What?
them.
Crayons don't react to water.
I thought you said if you dip them in
Yes.
water.
Did
it-
you ever
could
have
No,
those,
the colored
um,
pencils.
There was like
Oh.
the.
Yeah.
Now we're just
Oh,
having
I'm sorry.
conversations. You ever see those like things where you could like melt down crayons and make your own crayons?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time.
More
What?
crayons
Yeah, you could just make your own crayons.
It- you
from
could, like,
crayons
multicolor.
that are
Infinite
already
crayon.
that are
It'd
already
be,
made.
multicolored.
Yeah, you know, like you could mix colors.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the thing. I did that all the time.
No,
It was
no,
so
I did-
fun.
We
I-
had one in our
watched the
basement, but we
videos.
literally, I think we used it once.
So
It was
fun.
really sad.
I think
actually.
I think I
Infinite
had the kit.
crayons.
I just like because I know what you're talking about, or maybe I've seen a commercial about it, but it's like I don't know.
Sorry, I just looked down at my notes and I found one of my favorite lines from the movie.
Speak.
When that like possessed person walked by with the axe, went "fuck you."
Yeah.
that was so fun. Oh, I
Yeah.
think one of my favorites was Johnny boy.
Yeah.
Johnny. It was just so fun.
Or when he was like, my little 5-year-old did this.
Yeah.
Johnny's sister.
Johnny's sister did this. He did me in too.
He did my wife too.
did me, then did my wife.
yeah. or just any of like Sam Neil'isms during the movie. Whenever he's faced with unimaginable evil, he's just like, "Fuck off."
He's like, oh fuck.
This isn't even real.
He's
What
like,
is
"This isn't
not
real."
real.
Yeah, that's pretty good makeup.
You're a really good performer.
Come on, where are the strings? Come on, hey.
I don't say where's your get. No, I'm just going fucking Australian. Oh, Mrs. Pickford, the lady at the inn hotel. I got like room 237 Shining vibes from her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
a
very
little
vaguely. I don't like
Yeah.
The Shining too much, but like,
bit. Because it's a fuck Stephen King episode.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really.
What?
Isn't that like not really his movie anymore? Like, because.
No, it's Stanley Kubrick's movie. More like.
Thank you. I didn't know that. The 1980 film. 81?
I think so. I think 81.
Yeah, 81. Stephen Kubrick. Starring Jack Black.
Crayon. One singular Jack
Jack
Black
Black
crayon.
Yeah.
Dipped
Um,
in water.
All
No,
over your
on that,
face.
it's like this whole
Jack Black all over
film,
your face.
the cast, it's
They're
full of
so good.
no, it's full of people that sound like I'm supposed to know them.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the guy who got done by his daughter, that is Vigo from Ghostbusters 2.
I thought you were about to say Viggo fucking Mortensen.
Yeah.
I was gonna be
I
like,
was like, no, it's fucking not.
I,
yeah, it's Viggo
I
Mortensen.
kept
Captain
pulling out
Fantastic.
IMDb.
No, I was
and
like,
looking at people. I was like,
I
don't actually know this person.
I know the name. No,
That's
I
why
don't.
I was writing
Yeah.
the starring, and I was like, oh yeah, Sam Neill, and I was like, who the fuck else? Oh, Hayden
No, like
Christensen.
David Warner.
David.
Like, do I know?
I feel like maybe I should know him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with us. We're not cinephilic
He's in
enough.
Tron and Titanic.
He's in Tron. Oh,
Who is he? Oh!
Oh,
Is he the Master Control Program?
in Tron,
Yeah.
David Warner is
I
Edward
Yeah! Master Control Program at Dillinger Sark. Let's go Tron 1982.
Okay.
Steven Lisberger. I love Tron.
Okay, well, we got Corey on board.
Woo, baby!
I
Guys,
thought for like the first 20 minutes that Sam Neill was actually Ray Wise.
Ray Wan.
Who's Ray Wise?
So he's an actor.
But you don't know fucking Kevin James?
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you don't know Kevin James. You know Ray Wise.
Yeah.
Ray Wise, the star of Jeepers Creepers 2.
He's in RoboCop.
He's in
Oh,
Twin
fuck.
Peaks.
I like RoboCop. Have you seen RoboCop?
No.
I saw RoboCop.
Like, oh, he's in RoboCop. You haven't seen RoboCop.
Well, that's something I knew you would see. I know him from Psych.
Oh,
I fucking
Guys,
love RoboCop.
guys, fucking Sutter Kane is in the original Dune.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Silence! I'm
That's
Paul
so
Marty
awesome.
Atreides!
He's Duke
That's
Leto.
so awesome.
oh, he's Oscar Isaac? What?
Yeah.
That's
Duke of Arrakis!
Yeah,
so
Duke
cool.
of Arrakis! Sorry.
Dude, I was watching the Fallout show and Kyle McLaughlin.
Is that good?
I watched the first episode. It's pretty good. Kyle MacLachlan, who plays Paul in the original, was in it, and I was like,
Oh, it's Dune! Fuck! The movie Dune!
You
the
said
month
it just
of
like that?
Dune.
and then when we were done watching Drive with Oscar Isaac and he died in that movie, I was like, oh shit, it's just like Dune.
It's just like Dune, the month of Dune.
I don't know. I like Dune.
I like Drive. I drive.
I drive.
Do you guys want to move into a different segment?
Yeah.
So I think next up we should say Pop Quiz Hot Shot!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have it's 2 lies and a truth. I have 2 lies, which is 2 reviews from movies that is not what we just watched, and 1 review from a movie we did watch. And you guys have to guess.
It's
Joss-
my week.
Joss is 3 for 3.
gonna be my
Izzy
week.
and Justin are 0 for 3.
I'm not gonna get it.
The
There's
first
no
review
hope.
is 4.5 stars from Joe. It's so appropriate and somewhat counterintuitively frightening that all this feels like one big joke.
Okay.
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 4.5 stars from Brett. Fuck. This was a lot. In parentheses, more to come, hopefully. Damn, I need some time, though.
Okay.
And then the last one, 2 stars. Literally me when it's my turn to do the dishes.
Okay, I think the third one is RoboCop.
Read the first one again, and how many?
It's
stars?
so appropriate and somewhat counterintuitively frightening that all this feels like one big joke.
And how many stars?
4.5.
Okay, that's obviously Corey fucking with
Listen,
us, right?
it's so. It feels so right, but then it's so on the nose. But the other ones are so bull.
What's the second one?
Fuck. This was a lot. In parentheses, more to come, hopefully. Damn, I need some time though.
I'm gonna lock in
Corey,
now and
I
say
think
that,
that
You
you.
think number 2?
I think you
Yeah.
wrote that, Corey.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what? More to come is like sequel?
one. More to come.
Shut up. Why'd you say it like that?
Mordecai and Rigby.
Shut the fuck up.
Mordecai and Rigby.
I wasn't allowed to watch that show as a child.
My brothers didn't let me watch that with them.
Brothers didn't let you.
No, listen. If my parents told me I wasn't allowed to watch a show, I would watch it. If my brothers told me I wasn't allowed to watch
shit
a
was
show,
down.
no, I was not allowed to watch that show.
So what are we thinking?
Oh, my camera's gonna die.
So is mine.
So
it's
is
fine.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We
We're
gotta
fine.
go.
Is there like, can we plug it in?
No,
Let's
let's just keep on.
Talk.
Just
keep going.
Let's give it a.
Okay, fuck. I think it's the third one.
So you think it's literally me when it's my time to do the dishes?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Which one, you think it's number
I
2?
said number 2.
Which one do you think?
Is he? The camera's gonna die. Please. Is he?
Thinking.
I don't want to redo this.
No, we won't have to redo it. We just won't have cameras. We'll take pictures and
Oh, we'll just be like,
have
Stop
yeah.
motion. Like,
Yeah, we'll do like.
wait. If the camera dies, just use these.
We'll just record on our phones.
No, just
yeah.
we gotta get this done.
For a technical wait, cut this out. But for like a technical difficulties, if we ever have one, just put like a picture of me going.
So Izzy, what do you think?
Can you say the first word of each of them?
It's fuck literally.
Oh, it's fuck literally.
Maybe that's the review.
Can you read the first one again?
It's so appropriate and somewhat counterintuitively frightening that all this feels like one big joke.
He's hinging his whole reputation on this one. He's
Fuck.
I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I've accepted defeat. Izzy, it's time.
What did
just
you go
gotta-
with?
I went with the second one.
And you went with the third.
Third
Yeah.
one.
What if you say the first?
The third one is the
Dishes.
Dishes.
and the second one is need more time.
Fuck, this
I'm
was
gonna
a
go
lot.
with the first one.
Izzy, you're right.
Okay.
Izzy, you are correct. You win.
Woohoo! Izzy!
It felt too obvious.
It felt way
That's the
too
point.
I know. I knew that. Yes.
So,
Oh my god.
Joss, your review is from the movie Joker.
Okay.
I was gonna say mine was from Joker. Fuck.
And Justin, yours is from the movie Joker.
I knew it.
Okay.
I was literally about to say it before he said. I was gonna be like, it's from Joker, isn't it?
Is he so happy?
I'm so happy.
I love that the episode I did 2 Jokers and the one that Izzy got right. It's so good.
That's good.
You avoided the Joker at all costs.
I like the guy who watched Joker and then he was like, "Fuck, that was a lot."
Oh, no.
More to come.
4.5 stars. 4.5
my
stars.
God.
My camera is flashing. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's okay. Izzy got it right, so
Wait,
it doesn't
guys,
matter.
That's what matters.
I got it right.
Guys, can I say something concept adjacent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The episode of SpongeBob with Doodle Bob.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
Oh, boy.
That's just me normally.
Wasn't that a good impression? Come on.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Wait. Did you guys hear Doodle Bob?
What?
Oh, it's all man bucks.
You
Holy
moved my
shit.
camera with that.
Oops. So notes from the tall man are not open until the recording has started. Let's open it. Oh god, it's so rusty. It's so rusty.
So
Corey
rusty.
once again opening up the tall
Guys,
man's
did
box.
did you hear that I got it right?
I did
I was
see-
here,
I'm so
actually.
proud
Did
of
you get it right?
So excited.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
Izzy.
I'm so
okay. My
happy.
camera is completely off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Justin's at.
Yeah, we'll take pictures after. This film
Wait, should we? What do we do?
it's fine.
It's
Are you
okay.
sure?
This film contains many references to H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. What is the funniest way to mispronounce Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
How's it spelled? Let me see.
CTHULU.
U-L-H-U.
Fuck.
Spell it again.
C-T-H-U-L-H-U. C-T-H-U-L-H-U.
What's the question?
What's the funniest way to mispronounce it?
What? Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. That is not how I thought it was spelled.
Cthulhu?
Not how I thought it was spelled.
Justin's like, shut the fuck up.
I don't like that
What about,
I'm
like,
in blackness right now.
Come into one of our spaces.
Yeah, come here. Justin, come
Wait,
over.
Can I go to Izzy?
Yeah, go over there.
Yay!
All right. Wait, how am I gonna
Maybe
move
share a
my
mic?
thing?
Yeah, you guys have to share. That's gonna be fucking hell to edit.
Just bring yours over.
My mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Guys, Justin's coming over for a play date.
So
know. Jesus Christ. This is gonna. Okay. This is gonna be such a bitch to edit.
Justin's coming for a play date, guys. It's our scuffed episode, but I got it right.
Yeah, you guys make sure you speak very close to your microphones and nowhere else.
Izzy got it right, so now I'm with Izzy.
Oh God.
Winner's circle, baby.
Winner's circle. I said the Joker movie.
I also said the Joker movie.
You love the movie
I'm-
Joker.
Hi, Jebby.
I have to go like under your thing to be seen.
I think the funniest way to mispronounce Cthulhu is Joker. Actually, shut the fuck
I don't know
up.
how you'd get there.
Or
That would take some
society.
work.
Cthulhu.
I think we live in a
His question
society.
was the funniest way to.
Mispronounce Cthulhu. The tall man wants to know. I say Cthulhu is pretty good.
What was the thing he asked last week?
Can't. Nope. That was. I don't even remember.
He asked a good one last week.
It was
Yeah.
the almond joy question.
No, that was the week before.
That was
Really?
about time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what we just.
Nope,
Nope.
midsummer.
We just did midsummer.
Oh,
Jesus
guys,
Christ.
this is gonna fuck me up a lot. The every other week thing is really.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I say Joker. That's mine.
iHeartRadio. What the? I don't know. Like, what kind of question is that?
Kiss 108.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, my computer also just died. I mean, my camera.
Oh, come into mine.
Get into Jocelyn.
Get on in, Corey.
Come on, get in there.
Oh
Do
my
it.
God.
Do it.
Mine's
Do
gonna die
it.
Play
soon.
date. Play
And then you guys
date.
can all come in here.
Well, we'll see who dies first.
You don't want to make that bet.
I can't get over here all the way because I'm
No,
trapped.
you
Look
can
at them.
get
It's the
over.
losers circle.
Boo.
Take your headphones off for a second.
Hi everyone.
Okay, what needs
so we're
to-
gonna do the rest of the
All
episode
right,
like
guys.
this.
What did you
Oh,
What did
yeah.
you watch this week?
Yeah, let's say fuck the Cthulhu question. Let's just get into this.
Sorry,
So sorry, Hugh.
Sorry, Hubert.
Professor.
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 Professor. Professor.
Professor.
Oh my God, Corey.
Sit in the chair.
All right,
man.
guys. What did we watch this week?
What do we watch?
On Spree Day, I watched Airplane, followed by Scary Movie, followed by Coco.
That is the new Avengers, followed by the
Airplane,
Greatest
followed by
Showman.
Scary Movie,
Airplane followed
Coco.
by
Okay.
Scary
Understood.
movie.
And then
Understood.
Coco.
Okay.
Justin?
Oh wait, are we not gonna talk about your?
Oh, real.
Because I'm.
Okay.
Do you-
I think I have controversial opinions about all three of those.
Airplane
movies.
sucks.
Okay.
I like Airplane. I thought I watched that movie very young. It's very outdated and it's very crass and offensive, but I think it's funny. What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit.
Scary. You're scary.
You're weird.
I
You're
like
weird
this.
for
I like
that.
what's happening right now. I'm
What?
not gonna lie.
What?
I do like that everything is scuffed.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
Me too.
this is good. This is fun.
I don't think we loosen up enough.
I hope this never happens again, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I hope it happens every time.
Oh,
single
I hope
no.
that I get to hold Justin's hand every time.
I didn't hold my hand.
You're bad.
Girl, you play too much.
Boy. The fuck out of here.
Okay, Justin, what did you watch this week?
I watched with Izzy's roommate, Lisa Frankenstein.
I need
Oh,
to
how
see
did
that.
Oh,
it
I heard
go?
that's good.
I
heard it was fun.
It was fun.
They
It
really
didn't-
wanted to watch that.
Yeah,
You gave
me,
it a low
Beanie,
rating.
Elena, and what?
You gave it like a low rating, right?
That's I don't know. I gave it a 2.5. It's I feel like that's like
camera's
at-
dying progressively is really good.
I think not enough was done with it to where it satisfied me. Like the monster
Is it Cole
played by
Sprouse?
Cole Sprouse does not have a lot to do in the movie,
Okay.
and he murders people.
I mean, he doesn't do much anyway. He can't really act.
No.
Oh,
I'm
also-
different. I'm a loser.
He fucking hates acting.
oh yeah. What was that? Was he the one on the podcast?
On the podcast with the
cigarette?
fucking 12 cigarettes.
He smokes a lot of cigarettes.
Smokes
Good for him. He's cool.
Justin, what,
Shut the fuck up.
what did you watch this week?
I watched
Lisa
Lisa
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Oh, shit.
Izzy, what did you watch this week? Lisa Frankenstein?
Am I saying all of them or some of them?
Whatever you want.
whichever you
Okay, I watched Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy. which
Tom
is
Hiddleston.
not my what?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston, yes,
I love that movie.
as James.
Yeah.
Uh,
He sings.
he did.
He
It was
sings?
good.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Tinkerbell movies.
Same.
Pirate Fairy's not my favorite. Never Beast is my favorite.
Never be seen.
Uh,
I like the Lost Treasure.
and I also watched Freaky Friday, another rewatch. I grew up on that movie. It's very
Freaky.
problematic. And I also I rewatched like a B movie that I like. It's called After the Ball. But the main watch for me this week was Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Oh, that's a good movie. I like that movie.
I have some feelings on it.
I saw it in
but
theaters.
I saw Bodies. I thought it was okay.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it was
fun.
okay. I thought like
good.
I thought it did what it sought out to do, but also I had some mixed feelings about what it sought out to do. It was very
It could have done better.
I don't know. It was like so 2022, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Oh
was
my God.
2022.
It's a time capsule of
But it
2022.
was just
Which is
Like-
the worst thing you can be.
it was like
as soon as Pete
very
Davidson shows up, you're like, oh fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I hope he dies. Oh, thank God.
but like
Oh, spoilers.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. Spoilers.
but it was also so I don't know, like it's satire but it's not. I don't know. It was just like
More like crap tire, am I right?
yes.
There is a movie that I've talked about incessantly that it seems that does that concept way better, and it's called Tucker and Dale versus
Versus
Evil.
Evil.
I love that movie.
Yeah, and it's so much better
Hell
than
yeah.
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
such a
I-
good
But,
I have
movie.
to watch that.
because it's just like you're watching these. Honestly, I really liked the casting.
Yeah.
I liked the ages.
Rachel
but,
Sennett
like,
is always she's a delight.
yes, a delight. But you're watching these 20-somethings be 20-somethings in such an like inappropriate scenario, which it also is the point. But like when you're at gunpoint and you're like talking about teenage bullshit drama, it's just like it gets painful.
Yeah,
You're
I-
like, why? Like, it's just like it's not even at that point. It's not like, oh, I'm becoming self-aware because I'm watching this movie. It's like I already deal with this in my dorm.
Like, this is
Like,
this is what I live with.
yeah, like I can get this at home. I don't need to.
We
like,
have bodies, bodies, bodies at home.
yeah, we have bodies, bodies, bodies
And
at
it's
home.
Tucker
I
and
don't-
Dale versus Evil.
like I don't need to watch a bunch of people do it when there are lives on the line. Like I can just walk onto campus and
It's actually funny that you mentioned that because I watched this movie when Twitter was blowing up about it, and everybody built it up as like this satirical take on the horror genre. And I watched it and I was like,
It's kind of just like a horror movie.
I can understand why like 16-year-old Twitter girls like are in love with it because it's like I don't know.
it's like it's good.
Yeah,
it's
like
fine.
it's perfectly fine. if
it's
you're,
like it's like the
14 and
Joker
on
for
Tumblr.
it's like
Yeah.
Incel's version of it's like the Incel Joker thing, I think.
but for like people who buy Stanley cups.
Ooh. My hydro flask, which I do have one, but it was on sale. I
Nothing
swear.
wrong with that.
It was on sale. I swear.
holds your water.
Unless you
It
want
does.
lead poisoning, there's nothing wrong with it.
I fucking love lead poisoning. Don't get me started.
I was talking about lead poisoning the other day.
Really?
Lunchables.
What led you to that?
My Owala. All right, Corey. What did
Yeah,
you
what
watch?
did you watch?
What'd you
So I watched. I don't remember really what I watched this week. It's been a long week, but I rewatched last night a movie called Come On, Come On from 2021, written and directed by Mike Mills, starring Joaquin Phoenix, where he basically takes care of his nephew for the film, and it's basically about how adults and children don't really understand each other,
Uh-huh.
and especially when people are afflicted with like maybe like they have like mental health issues. It can really just it creates a barrier that a lot of people don't know how to breach past. And Joaquin Phoenix's job in the movie is like he interviews children, and one of the first questions he asks is always, when you think of the future, what do you think about? And like I swear to God, the first time he fucking asked that, the kid's answer, I started crying. I was like, I've already seen it before. This movie fucking took me out.
Add
It
this
is.
to the list on Letterboxd.
I did. It's so good. It is so good. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful.
A recommend from
It is
Corey?
beyond recommend. Like genuinely, it's an hour 50. It is so worth it. Please take your time and watch this film. It means a lot to me, and it should mean a lot to you. And if it doesn't, you're wrong.
Okay.
And
That's
Joaquin
a-
Phoenix is a great actor.
Corey Provencher must watch. Come on.
2021. Mike Mills.
Alrighty.
Mine's about to go. You got to
Yeah.
be quick.
What'd you guys rate? What'd you guys rate this?
I said 3.5.
Justin.
Oh, the movie that we talked about today on the podcast?
Yes, would you rate this?
In the Mouth of Madness?
Yes,
by
Mouth of
John
Madness.
Carpenter?
The Mouth of Madness movie, Mouth of Madness.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay. Izzy.
3.5.
3.5.
3.5. So what is that? 7 plus 4 equals 11 plus 4.5. That's 15.5 divided by 4. That's a lot of math. Oh, that rhymed.
I can pull out a calculator.
I'm always impressed by your math, Corey.
Wait, let me try this. 15.5 divided by 4. It's going to be 3, and then that's going to leave.
He got it right last time.
5, and that's going to be 4 in that. And that's going to be what, like 7? It's going to be like. It's going to be like 3.8ish.
Yeah.
I think-
3.875.
Holy shit! 3.8.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Buddy.
guys. I'm sorry.
Produced by Walter Schenshin. I was just reading the poster. You can cut that out. Okay.
Today we are
What?
going to do an outro right now, so I'm going to go back to my seat. So that about wraps up the episode, okay? If you are so inclined, follow us on Instagram at concept.hi.pod. Subscribe
Leave a comment.
or like if you're watching on YouTube, and or comment if you're watching on YouTube too. Drop a rating or follow on Spotify or any other podcasting platforms. Big thank you to Izzy Levitt.
Thank you.
Big thank you to Jocelyn Presley.
Thank you.
Big thank you to Justin Schwartz.
Oh.
Thank you.
And thank you, Corey Prevention.
Thank you, Corey.
You're welcome. And a big thank you to our wonderful producers. Hugh, what do we call you? I don't know.
Hugh. What
Hugh
do
Manning.
we call Hugh?
What do we call Hugh? And never forget, the best movie ever made is.
And thank you to the Visual and Arts Department for the cameras.
What the fuck?
on.
You guys can't hear, but Crazy Frog is playing!
Mine just died.
The camera's about to
Camera's
die.
about to
Just
die.
died.
Everyone come
And he's
on.
coming over here.
Come here, Joss.
I'll come in.
Podcast over.
Does this day feel like it already happened? Must be deja vu. Try learning a different language from the alien race that speaks to you. Dinos in our time and snakes in the sky that finds a way for the concept high.